down there by myself one night, right? This kid had told me to go down there, and he said it would be all good.
Apollo astronauts Roger Chaffee, Edward White, and Gus Grissom lose their lives in a tragic flash fire aboard their grounded space capsule. The tragedy occurred during a simulated countdown for the first flight of the Apollo program. Investigators theorize that perhaps a short circuit or electrical overload may have sparked the blaze.
Major equipment to prepare, test, launch, guide, track, and recover the spacecraft are the products of Minnesota, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Ohio, Tennessee, and other states.
He said the drugs were free. You know what I mean? I didn't have to pay anything, so I'm thinking, all right, I'll go down there, free drugs, whatever.
The Saturn V and its spacecraft stand as high as a 36-story building, and at liftoff weigh more than a U.S. Navy destroyer. Its Earth orbital payload is 10 tons greater than John Glenn's entire Mercury Atlas space vehicle of 1962. It is moved from its assembly building by a massive crawler transporter over a roadway designed to handle the combined weight of more than 12 million tons.
So anyways, she goes to put a finger up my ass.
It is watched over in minute detail by an extraordinarily complex array of facilities.
You know what I'm saying? My eyes are coming out of my ears, the hot butter's like spill all over the fucking place, and I'm trying to run while she got her finger, like, you know what I'm saying, starting to go up my ass. And I look down and I ain't had the fucking pants on. You know, and she tried to stick her finger up my ass. Yeah. She tried to stick her finger up my ass. That's what.
A view of the Earth from the North Pole shows the planned course of Apollo. 2 circular orbits and 1 elliptical orbit. In addition to the liftoff from the Kennedy Space Center, the first, second, and third stage burns and insertion into circular orbit. The separation and second stage ignition were also recorded by cameras carried on board the vehicle, 40 miles above the Earth. Of the interstage structure. This was critically important because clearances were extremely small between the structure and the engines. The first spacecraft propulsion system burn over the eastern Atlantic. An 11,000-mile peak altitude over the Indian Ocean during the elliptical orbit. The second and longest spacecraft propulsion system burn over the western Pacific.
We only have one window that has a view of the Earth, and it's filled up with the TV camera. South America becomes invisible just off beyond the Terminator or inside the shadow. Yeah. See white bands of major cloud formations across the Earth. And Roger, Houston, Apollo 11. Calling in from about 130,000 miles out.
It's too late, man! It's too late! It's too late, man! It's too fucking late! You're out of order! You're out of fucking order, man! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! God damn it! I fucking told you, man! I'm fucking gonna be okay.
Oh, Apollo 11, Houston, we're wondering if you started into the limb yet, over. Okay, Charlie, we're in the limb. The tracking index mark is the same.
How life began. Was there ever life on the moon? Was the moon once molten and volcanic, or has it always been cold and dead? Locked within these rocks were secrets of the ages, to be studied and deciphered by the scientists of Earth. The eagle has wings. On its own now, but with Columbia near at hand, it coasted around to the backside of the moon, and there, while out of direct communication with the Earth, it fired its engine to slow its descent to a touchdown on the near side of the moon. Collins in Columbia continued in orbit, awaiting their return.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
That's one small step for man.
So, I was looking at it, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to look at it, but I was like, look 5 minutes,
I'm going to go to
see the reflection
step.
or whatever.
Have at it.
And I guess I was like, I don't know. I was
Okay,
sitting there
Bob,
for a
I've
minute,
got my
and she
tools
slipped
of the
something
trade
into
right
my
here.
drink, I guess, or something. And
Yeah,
I took it.
feel
I
like
drank
yourself
some,
with that hard.
I forgot what the fuck it was called, some
No,
hot
I
butter.
I knew there was something I needed to
I drank some hot butter, you know, and
Let me put some weight here.
follow me.
Let me put some weight here.
Listen,
I'm jumping, but she's pretty. She's pretty.
I drank some
I'm
hot
going to get this thing
butter.
out now that I
I
got it.
drank some hot butter, and it had some X in it. Now, I didn't know it had the X in it, you know what I'm saying?
into your work.
I was sitting there chilling, and all of a sudden I start feeling this really weird feeling, you know what I'm saying? And my eyes start coming out of my ears and shit, and I'm like, really fucked up. Are you following me, dog?
Going on the moon one day.
Listen, man, this is kind
In
of
a
a touchy subject.
merry month of December.
What's wrong, man? You know who Wolf is, right? Don't cry, man. Come on, man. Yes.
Anyways, I took the X, and she started laughing at me.
Big blocks. It looks like quite a bit
She
of
was
variety
laughing
from
at
here.
me.
Different colors
But I
anyway.
don't know if she was really laughing. It looked like she
Pretty
was
hard,
laughing
isn't
at
it?
me. It sounded
That
like she
motor's
was
gonna
laughing
roll.
at me, but
Man, that is hard.
like,
Just
of
don't
course,
stub
like
your
in
toe.
pain.
Okay.
And she's laughing at me, and I'm
99
crying.
proceeded. 3, 2,
And I'm trying to figure out what's
1.
going on, because my pupils are like this big. I looked in the mirror, my pupils, and my pupils were like this. Yeah, I had ashtray pupils from drinking the hot water.
The second and longest spacecraft propulsion system burn over the Western Pacific. The re-entry. And finally, a landing in the Pacific, a few hundred miles northwest of Hawaii. During the 25,000 mile per hour re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere, the spacecraft was to be guided, as in the lunar mission, along a roller coaster flight path, heating as it encountered the atmosphere, cooling as it climbed back toward space, reheating as it again plunged into the atmosphere for the final descent.
I was like, yo, you're bugging, and your fingers were like 6 feet long. Yeah, basketball.
Everybody's in good shape.
So I'm down on the goddamn floor, you know what I'm saying? With this witch's finger up my ass or whatever.
There's a good shot.
Right.
And I don't know what the fuck's going on, because I'm still twitching and I'm tweaking, you know what I'm saying? And she's laughing at me.
Dialing velocity on 2 shoots is 28 feet per second, or 32 feet per second versus 28 feet on 3 shoots.
And then I just like fall down, but I'm already on the floor.
In fact, the spacecraft appears to be all right. It hasn't turned over.
And next thing I know, yo, I wake up with my dick in my hand, beating my shit. Don't fuck with the fucking witch! Lights came on again. And we're standing there, I don't know what the fuck. I had my arm like behind my back and it was in her ass. My whole arm was in her ass. And I think she was trying to swallow me. You know what I'm saying? Now I couldn't tell you if it was the eggs. I couldn't tell you if it was the hot butter. I couldn't tell you if it was the butter knife that I fucking slit her throat with. I couldn't tell you anything like that, but listen, man, I don't fuck with the witch no more. I can't fuck with the witch no more. Like, even if someone tells me the drugs are still free, I can't fuck with the witch no more. She's really laughing at me.